I've not filmed anything because I've been enjoying my holiday. But this is Tessa.
Hey!
Welcome to the vlog.
You can get a one-day vlog.
One-day vlog.
Ow!
And Sam
So you just boulder in.
is already made
Let's go.
Hello everybody, we've made it to beautiful Austria in Zalem See. It is just stunning, as you can see behind me. We're in this wee square and just gonna go out and get some lunch and have a little wander around, but just gorgeous so far. That is so cool. Welcome to Austria! We're in Zalem See, everyone, which is
South of Salzburg.
South of Salzburg. We're in Zalem See for 3 days, and then we head off to Innsbruck. But as you can see, it is stunning. They're biscuiting out there. Welcome everyone. Sorry I've been a little MIA lately. Been so crazy with the World Cup and now I'm on holiday. So today we are going bike riding up some mountains and doing some hiking, and it's going to be an awesome day. So we'll bring you along. It's just gone, my watch wants to work, 7:40, so I need to go downstairs, meet my family, and we'll be off to get some brekkie, and then we're going up the mountain. So let's go. We are in the gondola heading up the mountain. Oh my god, it's opening! That is Zalem See behind us down there with the beautiful lake. And now we're heading up top of the mountain to do a hike and a bike ride around. So it was about 2 kilometers up from Zalem See to the gondola. Mum and I had e-bikes, which is really good, and Sam and Dad have normal bikes. I think they're both regretting not getting an e-bike because it's extremely steep. Almost every climb is extremely steep, so I'm very happy with my decision, that's for sure. We are here in Austria at Innsbruck. We've just walked up this beautiful track to get to an Odyssey, to get to a beautiful waterfall, as you can see behind me. Sorry I've been a little MIA on the vlog, needed to get away from the camera for a while, but we are home next week and we will be getting into some exciting things with Run Club 479 and then back to a real job at the hospital. So hope everyone's well and enjoying life. We'll also be doing a little World Cup recap shortly at some point, just to run through the World Cup and experiences and everything that went on, which was really cool. And yeah, stay tuned for a bit of a recap on that to come later on. everyone. We are in Germany now. We've just gotten to Munich. Sam and I caught, there he is, caught the train, left Mum and Dad a little while ago. They've gone to Zurich to catch their flight home back to Oz. And Sammy's heading to Rhodes tomorrow in France. In Greece. My geography is not very good.
There is a Rhodes in France though.
Is there? Yeah, okay. He's going kitesurfing with a couple of his friends for a week. And I'm heading back to London in the morning to get my stuff and then flying home on Monday, which will be good. And yeah, that's about it. Today we did some more hiking. Caught the gondola up to the top, and then we did a couple hikes around, and then we actually walked all the way back down, which was a little bit uncomfortable for Chloe because she's not very good at walking downhill, and I've got a bit of a tender knee at the moment, so that didn't help. But it was a really nice day, and it was about, I think, 11 or 12 kilometers all up, and then got some nice sushi, and now we start the long journey to get home. But it's been a very, very nice couple of weeks in Greece with the fam and Tess, and then Austria for a week. And yeah, now to go home back to a real job. Just in Melbourne Airport, I've nearly finished my long journey home. Back from my beautiful holiday with my family after the T20 World Cup. I've actually been looking at a few videos and things like that. And yeah, I'm sorry I didn't film much else for the World Cup. It was an extremely busy, emotional roller coaster of a time. It was really hard to film on game days for the World Cup. There's actually lots of rules that don't allow you to actually film before and after, so it was a little bit difficult from that aspect. But I'm super glad that the first vlog of the game day is out on YouTube. There's some really good positive comments on there, so thanks to everyone that has engaged on the YouTube channel, and that was our first ever World Cup win, so I'm super glad that was filmed. World Cup recap. I think I'd like to do a bit of a recap of the World Cup at some point. I'm arriving home this afternoon to Hobart. It's been a bit of a long journey to get home. I had to go Heathrow to LA. I had 7.5 hours in LA airport, and then I went to LA, Sydney, and then I wasn't meant to be on a flight from Sydney to Hobart until 7 hours later, but the lovely lady at Qantas helped me get on the earliest flight, which was going from Sydney to Melbourne and Melbourne to Hobart. So I actually get home about 4 hours than my original time, so I'm pretty grateful for that, so thank you, Qantas. And yeah, the next kind of days will just be reorganising all my stuff, to be honest. I've bought another extra, well, I had to bring an extra cricket bag home. As you'd have seen on a couple of the videos, we've got a lot of stuff from the World Cup, so I think this evening will just be maybe trying to do a little bit of that, trying to stay awake, might not be a bad idea. And then tomorrow and the next day I'll just be reorganising my life a little bit. I'm really excited to actually unpack and not live out of a suitcase anymore. The last 3.5 months has been amazing, but I've been very much sick of living out of a suitcase, so I'm glad to be back in my home, in my own bed, which will be really exciting. I think it's meant to be quite cold. It does feel cold here in Melbourne already, and I think Tassie's meant to be freezing, so luckily for my Nepal fluffy jacket that I always love to wear. So yeah, I will do a World Cup recap at some point, probably in its separate video. But I hope everyone's kind of enjoyed a little bit of sneak peek of the holidays that we got up to. Austria and Greece was amazing. Just to kind of get away, have a good relaxation in Greece with the family and Tess. And then Austria was just amazing, so really good to see some scenery, but I'm looking forward to get home. So thank you all very much for following. I hope you enjoy this video of our holiday. It's literally not much, it's very, very short, but I thought why not? And a World Cup video recap will be coming out in the next couple of days, hopefully, so stay tuned.